Hello everyone, welcome back to this beautiful spring day and a new episode of That Green Thing. Gosh, the end of the winter came and went so fast. I actually spent 5 weeks in the jungles of the Philippines and I just returned. What a wonderful experience. I've been there quite a few times. I just love the tropical situation it's in. But here I am back mid-coast Maine. I've got an overabundance of chores to get caught back up on. Preparing the vegetable gardens, spring cleanup, random perennial cutbacks, and a little bit of raking here and there. I just have to pick and choose each day and try to get through it. But it's certainly enjoyable under this warm sun. So today I just had a couple things I want to do. For starters, and they're ones I've done several times on my channel here before, but they need to be done every year, and it's what I do here. My yard's starting to look pretty good. I've been retired 2 years now, and I've been pruning and maintaining everything, big, small, tiny, huge, whatever's green and growing. So today I'm going to hit my Red-Twig dogwood. That was actually one of the most popular videos. So here she is. 20-some years old. Not that I'm counting. Probably closer to 30. I think it's one of the first things I planted when I moved here. But as always, I want to remove the largest, oldest, least vigorous stems. So that'll be something like this, right down to the bottom, right down to the quick, just as low as I can get it. There's another fat one in the middle. And we go for about 1/3 of those, which encourages these new little ones to come up and replace. Seems to be working. I've told myself if I can remember, I'm going to put a couple handfuls of fertilizer on here, and I did put some natural bark mulch. I think that's from my wood chopping pile. It gets quite dry here. And I'll leave these leaves. That's natural mulch. I don't get too picky about the leaves in the base of my plants. That's the only mulch they get, unless they really need some, and then I'll put some of the that's when I'll put some of the old decayed matter from my wood chop pile. And the other thing I'll prune here is my old Rosa glauca, this old-fashioned, very large, robust rose. Primarily, I'm going to deadwood it. And this is a very good time to do it, because as the buds swell, it shows very clearly what's alive and what's dead. I enjoy this. It's almost therapeutic. There's quite a bit of dead. Here's one whole large stem that looks like it's ready to go to the ground. 1/2 of it may be alive. This half looks dead. Probably take 45 minutes. I like to just, oh, there's some kind of an egg mass. I doubt it's beneficial. And get rid of that. Anyway, I'll show you the result when I'm all done. Alrighty, I've got my stems cut. about 20% of what's there, and she still looks good, full enough for me. That should develop a bunch of new stems and fill out just fine for the summer. Let's walk over to the rose. All cleaned up. I say it did take about 45 minutes. Nice and clean. You could drive yourself crazy trying to get every little bit. It's never done. You'll always find some dead tips, so don't stress about it. That's how much debris I got out, dead. And that wasn't too bad. Now I've got more important things. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but the vegetable garden, I've got to turn it over and get some, what are we gonna do? Lettuce seeds, spinach, and beets. And I believe I have enough seeds left over from last year, and I believe most of those stay viable for a number of years. I even saw a pack of spinach in a hardware store last year. Gosh, they were outdated at least 3 years. I bought them because there was the last pack and they worked out just fine. Some seeds can live many years. Some seeds don't live more than a season. It's best to check into that before you put all your effort into something that might not grow. All right, I'm off to other garden duties today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. See you next time.